Where's my superhero?
She said, hold on.
I know
What's
she
up,
is.
everybody? How are you? This is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Foster, with my co-host, Allison Williams. This is Real Talk with Allison Williams, if you didn't know. And happy Juneteenth for all those around the world. We got a celebration. We got a holiday, much deserving. This is Real Talk Chronicles. If you're watching it from YouTube, please subscribe to it. If you're watching it from Facebook, share it. And let people know what Allison and I are doing on the third Monday of every month. Uh, the first Monday of the month is Assemblyman Al Taylor. The second Monday of the month is Dr. Marilyn Corder. The third Monday of the month is yours truly with Allison Williams, the First Lady of Def Jam, Jazz, just an awesome artist. And the fourth Monday of the month is Pastor Kevin Graves. Show sponsored by the Daily Arts of Survival magazine, Wesley Snipes, #1 magazine, martial arts magazine in the country. It is sponsored by Reggie Wells Quality Speakers, Leon Ellis, Chocolat, Harlem Underground, Melba Wilson. On Sundays at 4 o'clock, you need to check Melba out. Her and Gloria Ryan and Rakeem Walker, they're doing their thing at 4 o'clock on Sundays. So you got to check them out. It is an awesome event to hang out with them and watch them get down and do what they do. That's a beautiful thing. Shout out to everybody chiming in. Stefania, Dana, what's up, niece? Rochelle, how are you? Shout out to everybody who's watching. I am Bill Foster, and this is Allison Williams. For those that will tell you what's happening right now in New York City, there is an accident. A cab jumped a curb and has critically injured a few people, but no fatalities yet as we speak. Juneteenth celebrations. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there watching too. Appreciate you. I just want to read for those that think they know what Juneteenth is, but maybe they really don't, and they're too ashamed to ask. So what Juneteenth is it says over 2 years after the President Lincoln declared the uh, uh, abolition of legalized slavery in America in 1863, slavery was still intact in southern states and border states. The promise of slavery was dependent on the winning of the Civil War, which didn't take place until April 1865. On June 19th, 1865, General Gordon Granger and Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced that the end of both the war and slavery. So that's what June 19th is all about, for those that don't know. And that's a beautiful thing. So with that being said, this is why we're celebrating Juneteenth, 19th, June 19th. There were shootings over the weekends in different places for reasons we don't know. We have to do better for a celebration of people that, that we celebrate something, slavery. Some of us are still slaves in our own mind, and we need to get that out the way because that's a problem, and we need to make sure we take care of that. With that being said and saying all of that, what's up, Tracy and everybody? I want to find out, Allison, do I have you? Allison is on the road, and that's why we will definitely talk and find out how happy she is and what she's doing because she is moving and grooving. We're going to get back to her. We're going to let her come back in a few seconds. I think she's right here. Do I have her? Allie Cat. Uh, good evening. So yes, let's try to celebrate Juneteenth the proper way. We as people, we're failing. Our people of color, whomever we are. So I just want to shout out Lena G. It was so good. Thank you. For those that don't know, I had a brunch party with assorted flavors at Row House. I do that the third Saturday of the month. Lena G. Vera with the wonderful last name was there. And Malika was there too. Say hi.
I sure was. Hi, everybody.
Yes. So with that, I hope you all get a chance to make it. There's still a pandemic. We understand. But people, please come. You can come wear a mask if you want. If you don't. Lonnie, what's going on, brother? Thank you, Lena. It was a blast. I appreciate all the nice words and stuff like that. And I think I have Allison back there. She is. Is that
I can
Allison?
hear. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sis. I can
And
hear
you
you.
know what? The thing, I was trying to get this little earpiece to connect.
Connect.
It keeps saying it is, but I can hear you and you can hear me, and that's all that matters. We're coming
That's
at
good.
you from the road today.
That's good.
Actually headed from New Jersey, where we did our incredible Juneteenth celebration down in Trenton, New Jersey, for the African American collaboration of Meyer County. And then I came back up to Teaneck to do another celebration with my collaborator and musical director, Mr. Nat Adderley Jr. So it was a great, um, opportunity to celebrate Juneteenth and Father's Day. But I was just want to go back with you, uh, Bill, and speak into why this holiday still has yet to find its root. I
Right.
mean, we know what it's about, and some of
Mhm.
us do, and some of us don't. And I think there's so much, just calamity around it, and so much negative connotation that people haven't really figured out how they want to or not don't want to celebrate. But it certainly is a celebration, and you have to just kind of sometimes just look and go, you know things haven't always gone the way we've expected them to go or hoped they would have gone for us as a people, but we got to keep it moving. Juneteenth commemorated the end of slavery, and in some parts of the nation, the message got out real late, and we didn't know. Some people feel that we shouldn't celebrate something that is rooted in slavery. We looked and saw products that were put on retail shelves that were not quite things that were celebratory, but just we're still trying to get this together. But the thing that I noticed at both events, in up in Teaneck as well as down in Trenton, they were not attended as widely as they should have been, because this is something that is about us and for us. And I'm thinking that going forward, we will get a better connection to Juneteenth and be able to really support and get out. I mean, they were wonderful venues. The parks were beautiful. They made it safe for us. The vendors were there, and just we needed the people. So I hope that going forward, we'll take uh, more stock in the Juneteenth celebration and connect it with Father's Day. Yes, it's all the same weekend. We know how to do this. We're not new to two celebrations happening at one time. We've
Not at
done it.
all.
We've done it. We know how to party on a double. We know how to double down.
Right.
So come on out and celebrate the fathers and those who to help to keep those families together and love on their children, love on their wives, and love on their significant others. Celebrate the fathers, but also let's celebrate Juneteenth.
Yes,
You know,
very much so. I mean, like I said, shout out to all the fathers. We got Jacob Ingram in the building. Ingram Taxes is one of the sponsors, Daily Arts of Survival magazine, co-founder, and he's in the building. So happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the building. Tom, I see you, Tom Zane. So Allison, oh, and everybody, just for edification, real talk. We still, I had to ponder this. We still wanted to give you content. So what we did is we just cut it down to an hour for our summer hours. You know what I'm saying? So that way we give you a nice strong hour, and we give you the best we got in an hour. And then when fall picks up again September, we'll get back to our 2 hours, because I'm sure we'll have
hey,
more.
listen, anytime I'm in the building with Real Talk, it's a good thing. Like I said, I'm in the back of an Uber. I'm heading to the airport. We're doing it how we do it,
And
and that's
that's it.
how we do it.
So, Allie, that's a beautiful thing, and I wanted to talk and stay on some celebration thing, because you did say that you did a Juneteenth situation right now, which is excellent. But you've been kind of busy since your birthday, right? Like, you have really been on the road. Talk about that, please.
Well, after we had our pause, as I call it, the comma. Some people want to call it the coma. As we
Yeah.
had that, and we got back to moving around in in April, and I had a couple of things that allowed me to go out and do what it is that I do in a way that
Mhm.
I could kind of I guess, monitor my wind, my endurance, my singing strength, all these things that you take for granted. So April gave me that, and then May was the birthday, celebrating the birthday that almost wasn't, and we loved on one another, and I'm so thankful that folks across the country, from Charlotte to Detroit to New York to Washington D.C. to Raleigh, to Atlanta. They all came together and we had celebrations and some work opportunities as well. So we were blessed. And then I found myself now in June, which started off with work. Shout out to the 1199 union workers who had myself and Nat Adley Jr. come down and do a gala for them to celebrate some of their really important people that have been with them for a long, long time, and they wanted to honor those folks, and they chose me along with. Can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we still got you.
Okay.
We still got you.
Along with Raheem LeBlanc, as you know him as Mr. GQ from the group GQ, and then they did the party set, and of course Nat and I put down the jazz set, and it was really great. That was last week, and then I came in, like I said, back up north, northeast, to do the Juneteenth celebration in Trenton, New Jersey. Shout out to Trenton and all the good people there. And next week I'll be with Glenn Jones up in Syracuse, New York, at a place called the Harlem Nights Club. So if you're familiar with the Harlem Nights Club, then on the 25th you want to be in the house. As Glenn Jones and I are going to be hitting it. So I'm thankful for being busy. And if people come to me on Facebook and on Allison Williams Music for Facebook, as well as Instagram, they'll see I've got a great little calendar up there. I've got myself and Najee. We have a new single.
Talk about that. Please talk about that.
On his new CD is called Savoir Faire, and we had a single called Valentine Love, which was originally done by Michael Henderson. Produced by Norman Connors, Michael Henderson, and Gene Carn. It's a classic. And when I tell you, it's just taken off by itself, Bill. You can't keep the good music down, and the music is taking off and really creating a buzz. So he's got some dates around the country, Raleigh, Chicago, and on the West Coast. And he called me this morning from Brazil and asked me if I would join him on some of those dates. So I'm really happy and excited about what June and July are going to bring.
Awesome. And you know what's so funny? I'm happy too, because I hope during your travels that you sometimes get these celebrities that are family to you and bring them in and let them talk to the people.
Listen, let me tell you something. Between Love Notes and Allison Williams over at WHCR and everything that's going on with Real Talk Chronicles, we have to cross-pollinate and bring everybody in, since everybody's got a story and everybody's got something that they want to promote as well. So absolutely, I will be bringing those folks to the home platform here at Real Talk Chronicles. You don't have to worry about that. We're going to do
not
that.
At all. Because let me tell you something. Go ahead, sis. Go, please.
I'm hoping that in August, my dream is, when you get ready to do that August situation for the live, for the Real Talk Chronicle live, I'm praying that I'll be able to come in town and be there live.
Yeah, because the one thing is, I want to make sure that for the most part, I can get all of you, Dr. Quarter, to come, because the people want to meet. I mean, everybody has their own favorite shows that they watch, but the one thing is, everybody wants to meet somebody, and that's the beautiful thing. Because the bottom line is, if you think we're a hot mess at live, I mean, on the podcast, wait till you meet us face to face and get us a little cocktail in us, or we can talk offline.
What are you talking about? Hey, listen. Go ahead and give yourself a.
Go ahead while you get in the house. Go ahead. I know everybody. This is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Forster. While Allison gets in the house and gets situated, let me go back and talk about the sponsors again. We have Ingram Taxes in the building. You still need to get your taxes done if you haven't. It's never too late. Excuse me, Ingram Taxes is in the building. They will help you. Trust me, I know people have reached out to them supposedly already. So sponsorship and the podcast does help people. Also, too, the Daily Arts of Survival magazine. Wesley, you can find out about his story, his martial arts background. Uh, I'm in the second or third edition, I think. Um, so I was blessed to be, you know, respected enough as a martial artist to be put in that, and I appreciate the Ingram family. Also, too, please, when people start talking about supporting one another, that's the one thing too. Let's do that, right? You always talk about positivity, especially on Juneteenth. Oh, um, Malika and her mother, their art gallery is up for Art Gallery of the Year in Philadelphia. So when we have the link, I'm going to ask you all just to call in and give that gallery a vote. They will be on TV. The news did an interview on them. They're doing an art festival, and they did an interview on with Diane and Malika, and we'll definitely show that clip too. So Soft Illusions Art Gallery is on the map. Like I said, if you're in the city, Melba Wilson on Sundays, support Melba anyway, but on Sundays, they have a beautiful set. I will be there very soon. And Leon Ellis, Chocolat, Harlem Underground. Support them. So we got sponsors, baby. And Real Talk is just growing. I will be doing something with the Daily Arts magazine. Jacob, I'm not going to tell him yet, but I'm going to do what I do on the journalistic aspect. So, like I said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I hope you have a wonderful day. We had some shootings in different cities. You know, for Juneteenth, to be here, you know, sometimes we as people, we need to start holding ourselves accountable for things and be better people. What's up, Lucky? I see you, man. Thank you, man. Thanks, Mark, for you and the fellas coming by and hanging out. What's up, cuz? I see Princess Pinky in the building. Mark, thank you for coming by. You and the crew always supporting the 4-star general. I got names, everybody. Thank you, Dana. I'll definitely tell Malika all these love words of kindness and stuff. Listen, this is Real Talk with Allison Williams. She is so busy. She's doing the show from the car, and she's probably about to walk into an establishment and get situated, and she'll be back. Whatever. Listen, summer hours, we're here for an hour. Whatever you want to talk about, the insurrection, you know, Wednesday we get it in. Still gun reform. The president has terrible ratings right now. New York, people taking shots at the mayor, Mayor Adams, not literally, just figuratively. And just, you know, we're talking about old boy coming back 2024. Please, I can't do another 45. I don't know about you. I'm not built like that. Anyway, and this is not about Republicans and Democrats. I said the lesser of two evils, but no, not just straight evil. And what is the things that are on your mind? Like I said, this is a celebrational day. Allison and I was thinking about not doing the show, but then we said for Juneteenth, we would come on and, like I said, and do it anyway, just to show some love. Stefania said, "But did you see the link I sent you earlier? 9 shot in Harlem." No, I didn't see it, but I heard about it. It doesn't make sense, Stefania. You know, I thought about more than less, you know, trying to make a guest appearance to certain things like that. And at this stage in my life, I have to be around my like-minded, mature adult people. I can't do everything and anything. And some of us have to understand how we posture and move a certain way, because certain things, you know, anything can happen to you in this world, but you just don't have to go look for it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's the worst thing to be someplace and then you say, "See, damn, I knew I shouldn't have been there." Exactly. It was tragic. What's up, Colin? How are you? So, what's up, Sean? Happy Father's Day to you, man. Darren Joseph, happy Father's Day to you guys. I hope you had a good Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth to everybody out there. I read at the beginning of the show what the celebration Juneteenth is about. I will read it again for those that really don't know but think they know. I want you to know, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you not to be privy to something historical, and you should know what it is. I want to read it for verbatim and not just give you some hypothetical stuff. So, again, for those that do not know what Juneteenth is for, it stands for over 2 years after President Lincoln declared that the abolition of legalized slavery in America in 1863. Slavery was still intact in the southern states and border states. The promise of slavery was dependent on the winning of the Civil War, which didn't take place until April 1865. On June 19th, 1865, General Gordon Granger and Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas, to announce that the end of both the war and slavery. So that's what June 19th is about, and that's why we're celebrating it. And I just wanted all of those to know this is what we're doing. So please understand what we're doing and how we're doing it, and we're here to celebrate that. Still, as people, some of our minds are still enslaved. So please try to reach out and talk. I'm not asking nobody to go out there and be superheroes and put your lives in jeopardy, but just try to spread some more positivity amongst our people, amongst everybody, white, black, whomever you are. Just try to spread some love. Our Latin people, everybody, we need to do better. And now with that saying all that, we have Allison back. Allison, you situated for a few minutes. You good? I love it.
I'm good.
I'm so happy that you are busy.
That
I am so happy that you are busy and moving, because I know that is what you do, and that's what you're supposed to do. And I'm so happy that your career is. Let me tell you something. I tell people all the time, if you haven't seen Allison perform, you are really missing a show. You know, you was with Shaka recently. You was just, you got the CD with Nige. You're just going to be with Glenn Jones. You just did 2 gigs today. So you're still moving. You at the airport now? You're on the move, right?
we're at the airport. Look behind me. You see it? This is Newark Airport, y'all. We hitting it. I'm really running around trying to find a plug so I could sit down, because I made myself get here really early so I could sit down with you all and talk, to Talk Chronicles, and give ourselves a moment. But of course, because I'm looking for a plug, I
You
can't
can't
find a
find.
plug. But it's
So,
all right. I'm alive.
so let me
I'm
ask you a
alive.
question though. How is Irving? What's up, Irving? My man Patton. We got to get you on, brother. I definitely one of the phenomenal photographers that I've met in my life. This man is multi-talented. He's been doing photography, I think, for about 45 years, or I don't even know how long you've been doing it. But we got to get you on the show. And he knows Allison from when he was at Def Jam. So that's my man Irving. And yes, so we have to get him on the show. With that being said, how are the airports, Allie? Because we've been hearing on the news that delays, flights are being canceled. So right now, everything is moving smooth for you.
Right now, I've experienced nothing but smooth getting from where I need to get to where I am. Inside, like I said, I'm just at the front, check-in counter right now. Everything seems to be cool. Hasn't been, hectic. I think a lot of people that were traveling probably got out earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so therefore, for me, I have a later flight. I found
Right.
a plug, y'all. I found a plug.
She found a plug, and
I found a plug. I found
yeah,
a wheelchair. I'm good. I can sit. I'm good. Wait, I'm up. I'm sitting on top of the weight thing where you weigh your bags. Now they're gonna make me move, but not right now.
exactly. Not right now. That's a beautiful thing.
Hey,
So
I'm like a world class road warrior. I don't worry about this stuff. I'm
no,
good.
listen. Let me tell you something. Real Talk Chronicles. We everywhere. We're at airports. We are doing it all over. We travel and talk. We move. We on the move. Listen, we try to come and get you. We try to make sure everything is beautiful. Bill, what happened to the highway incident you opened up with last weekend? That situation, Alice, I'm gonna bring you up on a story that I started last week about
Okay.
a young man named Charlie that got into a road raging situation on the highway. A young man, him and his girlfriend got into a situation with a Marine, and the Marine, they finally pulled over. The Marine like got in front of him and then stopped short, and he bumped the car. So they finally got off the road on the FDR, and the Marine came up to the car. And Colin, I'm glad you said that. As soon as I get off, I'm going to send you that clip, and anybody that wants to see it, if hopefully I can send it. Yeah, Irving said Allison ain't no joke. She sure ain't. So the situation is, the young man was supposed to come on the show. He got a broken eye socket, all kind of situations, a dislocated shoulder, I think, situation. The Marine put it on. Supposedly he got arrested, but he didn't really get arrested. He supposedly got a disappearance ticket. You really don't get a disappearance ticket for a violent crime. So I think the family is under the impression that it's like a cover up, and the young man was going to come on. They asked me to do exclusive with him, and I spoke to him earlier that day, and we were going to do the show, but he got nervous last week, and he was afraid, and I understood that. So I haven't spoken to him, because the bottom line, he has to understand how far is he willing to go to tell his story, because the bottom line is, you want justice, but sometimes we're putting situations unbeknown to us that make us who we are. I sure we've all experienced some kind of lone soldier wolf kind of mentality, where it's you against a lot of situations, and you got to speak up or speak out. And if you don't, then you just fall in place. And some of us are built to be never say anything, but then don't tell your story later. Sometimes you got to deal with the repercussions and cautions in the situation. So this young man wants to come on eventually, hopefully, and bring light to his story. He sent me the picture. For those that want to see it, inbox me, and I will send it to you via Facebook Messenger, because that's how I received it, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. B Butter in the building. What's up, man? Greg and Pearl came by at the brunch party. I hope they had a good time. Dorian Ross, how are you? Earl, what's going on, brother? You had a good time. Happy Father's Day. Like I said, happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the building. I appreciate you. This is Real Talk with my co-host Allison Williams. But coming from the airport, she's about to go home or go somewhere else and perform. But you can see she's been very busy, and I'm glad. She has a new single out with Nige. She's about to go on tour with Nige. She's about to do a show this weekend with Glenn Jones. Marlene, what's up, Braswell? How are you, sis? These are all the people, too, that was at the brunch party. Did you have some luck? Have a good time at the brunch party, everybody? The third Saturday of the month for Sorted Flavors, and yours truly, 4-star General Bill Forster. The evolution of 4-star was just being Bill Forster, but sometimes you still got to call me by my name, and I respect that. So it was good to see so many people that was in the building. Had some of my old college friends in the building. Marlene's husband, Jason, and I went to high school together. So it was just a good thing. And, we celebrated Father's Day. What's up, Rodell? What's up, Mr. Glover? How are you? So shout out to everybody that's chiming in. Allison is at the airport, so she'll be back when she gets back, and it's all good. Is there anything you want to talk about? Like I said, we're talking about Juneteenth, we're talking about crime still. How does Father's Day, you have all these shootings, 9 people, like Stefania brought to my attention, 9 people shot in Harlem on 139th, and I think it was the 5th Avenue. So I don't know if that was near the park or behind the building, Colonial over there. I think it was someplace else. 27 people were shot in Philly. I think 9 died, 9 were killed. I think in DC, they had a situation. So, listen, we still have to learn how to come and celebrate and party amongst each other and not get hurt. I think there's somebody got shot, like he was in a Uber. I think a stray bullet shot killed an Uber driver. I don't know. I think he was passing by. Yeah, I mean, that's why I think, for those that don't know, my brunch party is so successful, because it's a mature clientele. It's the age group that we enjoy. Colin was there too. Thank you for calling, you and the crew for coming out. So Stefania said it was in the park. Unfortunately, a basketball player is one of the deceased. Visiting his family, he goes to college in Houston. Wow, I have to read that. I kind of was doing so many other things today, so I didn't get a chance to concentrate so much on the news. Usually, I'll get better uh, intel on things like that. I reach out to my people in NYPD that are still working, and they'll bring me up to speed. What's up, Gina? How are you? Uh, yes, thank you, Lena. Grown people at Row House. Gina was there. Colin was there. Marlene was there. Shout out to everybody that came and showed some love. Mark was there. Um, yeah, exactly. So, Gina, we were just talking about Juneteenth, what it means to us, celebration. Thank God we have a holiday, well deserved. But I was just saying, still, they freed the slaves, and we're celebrating the freedom of slavery. We're still a lot of us not here. Some of us slaves mind. And we have us back, Allison Williams, reporting live from the airport.
Hey, look, now I'm going from my cell phone to my iPad. So
There you go.
More juice and bigger whole situation.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you, it makes me laugh because I know what I'm doing to try to make it happen. But it's so good. It's so good.
But you know what's so funny, Allison, and let's talk about that, because I think maybe some of us, and me sometime too, sometimes busy is good. Sometimes we like, it's almost look like we're scattered and all over the place, but we're really on our track and our path, because this is what we do, right? Go ahead.
That's what we do, and we make it happen. We make it happen one way or the other, and we get it done. Like I said, I'm sitting here on top of the scale where
I love it.
where they weigh the bags. Hold on, I got something even better. Watch.
Look at this, everybody. That's Allison from the airport. Listen, I appreciate her still wanting to do the real talk. And look at that. Look, Allison, don't get in trouble.
Yeah, share.
There you go. There you go.
I got a chair and a desk, and I'm good. Nobody's even messing with me.
What's up, Cheryl White? So, Allison, tell people what you've been up to, so the people who are just coming in, they can get a catch up to what you were doing.
So we've been coming out of rehabilitation in April, celebrating the birthday, the champagne birthday. You were there. You know what it was.
Malika was there too, right, Malika?
You know I love that you and Lika were there, because you called me up and told me, "Oh, we tried to make a reservation, but ooh ah ooh ah." So,
yeah.
So I said, you know what? I'm not worried about the Fosters. They're going to figure out a way. And sure enough, y'all was upstairs holding the whole cat lounge down. Like, reserved the whole cat lounge.
Yeah. We was Colin and Todd. We was up there doing what we do.
You were like, I know she got so much going on. She can't make no seats. We're going to make it happen. We're going anyway.
We going anyway.
Ride up the road. And they came on in, and we had a great time. I wish I had more time to spend with you, but the thing is that we have all these different stories we have yet to. We got to catch up maybe later on. But also too, for those that don't know, we're trying to get Allison a little residence. No, not residency. A few gigs at this place from this place south. When Malika and I go to Philly, sometimes we go and we patronize. And Gerald Beasley. And Allison knows about South, and Gerald, Malika and I may have to make a special trip down there, because he told us that he was calling Allison and booking her. And I don't like anybody to tell us, right, Malika?
Yeah, he wants you there, Allison, and we can't.
Listen, and we talked about it. Gerald runs the open mic Jammy Jam the whole week of the Berks Jazz Festival. So we've talked about this in the past. I've done a special guest thing there with Kirk Whalum. I know the venue. It's beautiful. I'd love to be able to perform there. But timing is everything. So as we come into this time, it will happen. You will come. We're going to do some things. I love
be right there in the front row rocking.
We're always in the front.
I'm just saying, running it. And let me add to that as well. I love seeing what I'm seeing with the with the art.
The
What
art
is it?
gallery.
Art
Gallery. Yeah.
Gallery. Gallery was the word.
Yes.
I'm so happy to see what you guys are doing with the art gallery. You and your mom,
Thank
Malik.
you.
It's so good. I'm excited. I've got some
Yes.
things to bring to the table with that as well. So the cross pollination of what we do through music, through literacy, through community activism, through art, it's all so incredible. And it's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm so glad to see us doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you
So
for putting that call into Gerald. We're going to pull it together and make a date happen. And the minute it happens, you're going to be the first one
yeah.
to know.
Tell that baby don't be bad in the background. Tell him we doing real podcast.
That baby was all the way over there.
I heard him.
I
I
got
heard.
my baby kid with me. I got some blow bubbles and my good red nose. I be stopping babies in their track. When they get on the track, I look at their mother and say, I got something for you. And she goes, whatever you can do. I put that red nose on and get to blowing them bubbles, honey. I shut down the whole airport.
Listen, you can go to Auntie Allison real quick, right?
Right, Auntie Allison, real quick. Get my little cocktail list together because everyone wants to buy you a drink once you shut the baby.
Look at this. Look at this. Look behind me. Look.
See, you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Why you married that chick? You understand? You gotta have the bubbles in the world.
Everybody is real talk bubbles. You know what I'm saying? Look, Allison, y'all gonna be blowing bubbles tonight. Look at this. Come on. I can't believe it. Listen, oh my God, this is real talk.
You didn't know it was the real thing?
Listen.
We were playing around? You thought we were joking?
Oh, you're prepared. Look at you.
Oh, honey, I travel for a living. I can't take it. What? I want to know where you got that giant wand from.
I'll get you one. Look how big this bottle is, Allie.
Allison,
And it's purple.
It's coming. It's coming. I got this little thing. This is a mini thing, and it goes like this.
Oh, how cute.
See the mini bubbles?
Yes, I see them.
Are they kidding me? Listen, you never know what happens on Real Talk. Oh shit.
Not the no.
I shut them down and get those cocktails.
Shit. No.
And
I love it. I'm gonna get you
on
a
the shuttle they
bottle.
love.
I need a red nose now.
Oh shit. Look
I'm
at this.
not playing with you.
Yo, where are the clowns? They're right here, everybody. Look at that. She blowing bubbles.
That's my new Cohiba.
I ain't mad at you. Yo. Look at y'all too. Yo, they blowing bubbles, everybody. Yo, this shit.
Wait, Malika. He didn't know it was a thing. He's like,
I ain't either. I thought I was the only one.
No, you're not by yourself.
I love it.
I can turn you on to a whole nation
Okay, I'll
of
get you
bubble
a Hey, yo, this is hilarious. Yo, shout out to Reggie Wells in the building. He's one of the sponsors.
What's that, Reggie?
Reggie, what's going on? You know I got to call you after this. We've been playing phone today. Reggie Wells Quality Speakers. He sells them for $85. If you call and reach out to him and mention Real Talk Chronicles, you get them for $75, $10 off. My bad. Your fault. My mistake. You know what I'm saying?
That's a cool speaker. I like
right?
that.
Yeah, those are nice speakers.
Mm-hmm.
So Allison is at the airport blowing bubbles. Malika's behind me blowing bubbles.
That's right.
And Allison has the red nose. Malika's going to get one. look.
Buy it from the store.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
I think Red Nose season just closed up because I think they do something in May or the top of June for the whole thing that this is about. This is about the Red Nose actually is about a cause and about children, and Robin Williams was involved with it and help it. And every year I get a new red nose because I pay my little $3 to get my nose. So I keep one in my travel bag because kids need to just be stopped in their tracks when they're just going a little bit too far off, and they're like, ah, 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 and they look up and see a red nose and they go,
Yeah.
they just stop.
And when you put bubbles on top of it, I'm professional at this.
And you got your little plastic. And yo, listen.
I love it.
They don't hold you back on the airport, do they? Right? They let you rock.
No, they do not, because I have a Ziploc bag ministry, and I'm not doing it. No, bam.
Marlene, what I held up, this was Reggie Wells. He's one of my sponsors. These are his speakers. He sells them for $85. But if you mention Real Talk Chronicles and reach out to Reggie Wells, Reggie, how do you want them to reach out to you? You'll get them for $75. They're very good too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yep. I enjoy them. So, and that's my guy. That's the legendary DJ Reggie Wells. He's
DJ
in it all.
Reggie Wells.
Exactly. WELLS. Reggie. Yeah.
I plan on taking that speaker to the beach.
And Rochelle, you said you got a red nose too. It lights up. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
She says, I got bubbles for my birthday. One of my friends said, now you have everything. Listen, if that's what makes the world complete, getting a red nose and some bubbles, that's what we do, right?
Bill, had you ever imagined that it was just that simple? Did you know? You didn't even know.
Listen, I really didn't know because, I mean, we're worried. And I started buying some little action figures, and Malika was like, really? I was like, yo, they was like,
no, I bought it for you. The Captain America.
Yeah. Don't let me get my little toys and start coming in here playing.
I'm saying you need to have some.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell everybody out there who's listening. You don't stop playing because you get old. You get old because you stop playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you got to get your Captain America, you got to get your Jacks, you got to get your bubbles, and you got to indulge in that. It makes you feel good. It gives you a moment to exhale and to be focused on something else while the world is still happening, you know, as adults. As we adult throughout the nation and throughout the universe, we have to take time to take on those things that gave us great joy, even though they were very simple. Yeah. And I'm a big advocate for that. People say, yo, you're just a big kid. Okay, so well be it. But I'm happy.
Well, at least I'm a big kid and I don't feel like a big kid and I want to be happy. And you know, that's the shame thing where people feel like stages in their lives, they got to act a certain way and be a certain way. Listen, laughter is key. And shame on anybody who's not out there laughing, because that means something's missing in your life.
I know that's right.
You know, I can't bring laughter and happiness to everybody, but I'm a sure try, right, sweetie?
Yeah, we do it every morning.
Exactly. So we get
up. Which is
laugh.
why we carry our red nose, to bring laughter.
Yes. Allison, when my coworkers get on my nerves, I look over at my other
and you
coworkers.
blow and you. You got a giraffe with glasses. I love it.
Yo, talk about full transparency tonight, baby. This is real talk.
Okay,
Malika loves.
I got one more thing for you.
Oh shit. Yo, Malika loves.
I'll get you one of these, Malika. When those co-workers get on your nerves, you need one of these. On a telescope. And
I need that, Bill.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
You don't even have to get up. And if you have a protest, you can just hold it like this.
That's it. It's coming. That's it. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And you know, I could be in school somewhere or on a plane, and somebody across the thing talking, get on my nerves, and reach out straight the thing on. This
is my favorite new thing in my pocket, but thank you, Walgreens.
Wow.
Well, trust me, I'm gonna find me a Walgreens.
I've always had the back scratcher, you know, on the telescope. Gotta do that. But when I saw the fist, I was like, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, everybody.
That's perfect.
This is Real Talk Chronicles. That's Allison Williams. That's Allison Williams. That's Malika Forster. I am Bill Forster. This is the third Monday of the month. This is what we do. Happy Juneteenth. Tanya Taylor, what's going on? Dana, love the energy, baby. Smile, laugh, be happy. Absolutely, Dana. That's what we do, niece. Rochelle, yes. Rochelle said, yes, blowing bubbles. Y'all throwing it back. This ain't even Thursday yet.
I know, right? We're having a good old, we got the top of the week started with some joy.
On a Monday.
That's it. Yeah, Mark said, Bill, Robin, my cousin whose birthday it was, said she had an amazing time. She didn't realize the flavor. You and Malika's energy, natural flowing. Always great times at the road with you all. Well, we'll be back. Also, congratulations to Malika and her mother. Yep. Can a non-Philly person vote for them? Let me know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm sending out the link this week. This actually is our 12-year anniversary of being open for the art gallery, Softaloop's art gallery.
Hey,
And
Malika, speaking of anniversaries, you were stunting again. I saw the pictures. This is how many years for your anniversary?
4.
Yeah.
Years. And baby,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. That is the dress of the dress of the dress.
Woo, child. If only I could still fit in it.
Oh my God. I'm getting ready to have one made just like it and just hold it until it's time.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Yes, ma'am.
beautiful, and you look like such a princess, queen, diva, fabulosity.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you. My
so
mom
congratulations to both you guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah,
Love it.
June has been popping for all of us. We've had our anniversary, Juneteenth, Row House. Allison has been on a
Father Days.
tour. She's been on a tour. The art
I've
gallery
been
is up.
looking down your tour list to see where we're going to catch you, because I'm like, we have to catch you soon.
And listen, I just want to give a shout out too. One of the things that happened over the weekend that was a pop-up situation. You know, they call me the First Lady of Def Jam, and I have several label mates. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane, who started off my June Black Music Month celebration on WHCR. But also, I was called upon by one of my label mates, Grandmaster D, Drew from Houdini. He had a birthday party at a place called Polygon in Brooklyn, and he asked me to come. But let me tell you, now, you know, we have to love on one another because we never know what tomorrow brings or if tomorrow comes. So we lost Ecstasy this last year.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of other names and icons in hip hop. But when he called me, I said, you know, I'll be there. I got to the airport for my 8 o'clock flight at 6:30. I tell you, we did not leave Greensboro until 11:30 at night because of weather systems. We just couldn't get around it. But I was there. I got there by about 1 o'clock. Got to Brooklyn, gave him some love. It was me, DJ Melly Mel. It was, like I said, Drew's birthday party. We had a great time. And my takeaway was, I haven't been in the club at 3 o'clock in the morning since I can't tell you when.
Whoa. It might have been.
And it was a hip hop party. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, wow.
I'd be curled up in the corner, sleep somewhere.
I was wide awake till I got to the hotel, and the sky was totally lit. But it made me feel good. I was like, you know what? For a vintage diva, I'm still doing the damn thing.
Absolutely. And shout out to my brother Grandmaster D. I was invited to that party.
Birthday.
I didn't make it. Yeah. Because sometimes them late nights I can't do too much anymore.
Yeah, it was advertised from 10 to 4 a.m.
Right.
I just couldn't believe how long I had been in the airport. It was amazing. And
well, that you needed to unwind after that. So you know what? We're gonna reach out to D and we're gonna Drew to get him on too. Because the last time I saw Drew, we were all together with Irving. Irving and Red Alert did an exhibit. Shout out to Irving again. He did an exhibit in the Port Authority of his collage of what all his music, the pictures he's taken in the music industry, some music industry and hip hop pioneers, and along with Red Alert. And we were all together. D was there, Reggie Wells, and all of us was there hanging out. So, Allison, let me ask you a question. Since that was a thing that you saw, some classic artists. It is one thing that I've noticed that a lot of pioneers in the game still have work because of their music that is kind of timeless, more or less than the new artists. Which no disrespect to the new artists, but it just shows the value of work that you. What's going on over there? It shows you the value of work that you have done that is still timeless to this day. Speak on that for us, please.
You know, and thank God for the opportunity to be able to still go out and do what you do, especially when you're still good at it, and especially when you still love it. I had a really great time looking at Grandmaster G from the side of the stage, and you could just see it really oozing out of him. He just had a great time. There was nowhere else that he would have wanted to be on his birthday with those people that came together for him. Same thing with DJ Melly Mel. You know what I'm saying? He's looking good and buffed. You know, he's
Yeah,
always
he's all buffed now. Yeah.
I was teasing him. I said, I know that muscle didn't come with the shirt. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, he got it. He got it going on.
Still
Bob
looking
Lee
good.
was there. It was Radio Raheem was there. It was just wonderful to see people on the stage and in the audience paying homage, celebrating, and still being able to do what they do. There were a lot of people I got the chance to talk to and tell them about, you know, AJ Scratch and Fat Boys and If I Ruled the World and basketball, who weren't familiar with the fact that Allison Williams put those tracks down.
Yeah.
So we're able now to tell our story.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. This is a real talk moment. Say that again. Say the songs that you were on that people didn't really know. They may not know.
AJ.
Yeah.
Fat Boys are back and Fat Boys, all of that.
Yeah.
If I rule the world, I love all girls. Way before Lauryn Hill.
That's it. Absolutely.
And then
tell that lady in the back we wave at her. Yeah. Tell her say we got. Tell her don't be peeping because I'll bring her on and ask her a question. Now she'll get some real talk
these
shit.
These people are trying to weigh their luggage. Leave them alone.
Yeah, but see, look at those classic songs that you've been on. People didn't know that you were that
We're
voice.
Playing basketball.
Woo. Shout out to Curtis Blow. Yep, exactly.
And all of those were Curtis Blow productions. So they may not even know what at that time what Curtis was doing, not only as an artist, but as the one of the producers of the day, a producer du jour. You know what I'm saying? On the hip hop circuit.
And Allison, talk about that for a few minutes. How it was as an artist, because just like Mary J, Lauren, a lot of you artists would like get on your label mate songs and maybe do the backgrounds, even though you may have been a leading vocalist already, but you still helped out. Talk about how that was.
Well, all of this for me, you know, it's different for everybody, but all of those songs for me came before the Def Jam signing, although we knew it was coming because Russell was managing Curtis. So we would do the songs, and then they would have what they call an acetate or a test press, and it would be a record, just a test record, and we take the record from the studio down to the club, like the Diplomat Hotel or wherever Reggie Wells was spinning, and he put it on, and we would know by the people's reaction whether we had a hit. But it was very grassroots and very guerrilla warfare like that. We went from the studio to the club. We went to the studio straight up to WBLS and let Vaughn Harper, he took Just Call My Name and wouldn't give it back and just start playing it. It was just how it was. They were doing it like the Fosters, man. It's just like, what now? What?
Yeah, exactly.
But
shout out to the legendary Vaughn Harper. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Also, what we also had the opportunity to do is, you know, like you said, I was managed by the same management as Big Daddy Kane. So I got a chance to do stuff on his stuff. I got a chance to do vocals on Houdini. I got a chance to do vocals with Orange Juice Jones. So they were finding ways to help us cross-pollinate. I wish there could have been more of it and even more, what's the word I'm looking for? More focus, you know what I'm saying, on how to build it. Biggie and them did it really good with the Junior Mafia, and Diddy did it really good building up from the inside out. I wish Def Jam could have done a little bit more, but they did. It happened organically.
Yeah, and also to your other label mate, LL just got I think a bus in Fresh Meadows Park in Queens somewhere, commemorating him for a while. Which is a good thing. Get that luggage. Don't let that luggage. We got you. That's it. You know. So shout out to your label mate. And you know, one day we might have to have, when we have more time, you could just talk about the life of Def Jam and how it was back then.
What it felt like being a singer in the middle of a rap label. We didn't even have the word hip hop in our vernacular then, and what it meant to be label mates with LL and Houdini and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which people don't even know they flipped over Andre Harrell, to be label mates with Public Enemy, to have all of these people who were really doing it well, and they loved on me as well. You know what I'm saying? I was like their little sister, trying to
Yeah.
wait for my turn to come out on the R&B side of Def Jam. So it's a big story to tell. I'm the only one who has it, and I can't wait to tell it.
And that's good. Shout out to Alonzo Brown. I gotta reach out to him. I gotta call him out a second. Yeah, we gotta reach out to him. You know what's so funny? We definitely will share that story, and we'll let you do that. And what we'll probably do, you know, how is it now when you see these guys or whomever was there, the other ladies? Because I know Nikki D was the first female.
She was our first female.
Oh, have me come to the airport and get.
I talked to Nikki just sometime in the middle of May. She's doing well.
Yeah.
I'm real happy about it.
She's a good sister. I like Nikki. Nikki's aces. Collins and don't forget Harriet Tubman. Oh yeah, exactly. What's up, Mo? Shout out to Mo. He was at the place too. So yeah, Allison, how is it when you see your old label mates now at this stage when Def Jam? I don't even know if Def Jam's still a label.
I feel really great. I think Def Jam is still under Universal. I'm not sure what the whole situation is, but I'm glad to see my people. I'm glad to see people that were affiliated. Some people weren't even necessarily artists, but they were just so omnipresent in the, like in the day-to-day comings and goings. But I'm gonna tell you something, Bill. It's different for me now, because now it's not just seeing my label mates and stuff. Every time I see somebody, I am reminded of what my memory bank is now. Like with the situation I came through with COVID, coming through December to when you come off that machine, you can be any kind of way. I'm thankful that my memory is still in place. I don't think I'm missing any more than I was missing. Like, why did I come from the bedroom to the kitchen?
We don't.
Oh my God!
Not a moment.
Right, this guy right here is trying to talk to me, but I can't remember his name. He said we met in 6th grade. I get it. I understand that there's certain things I'm not going to have, but I'm not. I'm happy to be able to every day wake up and I'm cognizant, and I do have the basic. I haven't lost a lot of people or a lot of memory.
And you know what's so funny? I think, and let me know what you feel about this, and then we could close out. Def Jam might have been the new wave, that and Uptown. Shout out to rest in peace, Andre Harrell, because I remember going up there and seeing Puff to us, Diddy to a lot of people that don't know him.
Right.
And Father MC was running around kicking papers to the other side across the hall to MCA. Like those two labels, but maybe more Def Jam, I'm going to say, or maybe both of them, it's fair to say both of them, were like the new version of the Temptations, like Motown. You know what I'm saying? Not the Temptations, but Motown. How all these artists.
They were the new generation. They were the new generation trying to bring in artists, whether they were rap or hip hop, whether they were singers, R&B or soul, and everybody was trying to, have an act and come out of the the house. You know what I'm saying? The house had there was an umbrella, and under that umbrella was the various artists on the various labels, and it was a very exciting time. And I'm glad to have been a part of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Listen, you can't say it without you, because, like I said, you're the first lady of Def Jam, and that history can never be told without your name being mentioned in that aspect. You were the first female R&B artist, and Nikki was the first rapper, and hip hop artist. But the bottom line is, how beautiful was it back then when Def Jam was known for putting out the best rappers at one point, the hip hop artists, and MCA and Uptown was putting out the New Jack Swing and the Jeff Reds. Shout out to our boy Jeff Reds, the guys, all these guys, Chucky Booker, all these people that was coming out of, Mary, shout out to, Mary J. Blige, all these people that were coming from this industry that we all were taking a part of it and partying every Monday to Thursday and disappearing into the sunset until Sunday night.
And it's funny, you know, you always look back, hindsight 2020. I wish I had known more on the business end back then when we were just coming through, but I was glad for the experience, and my experience was certainly top notch, and it's helped me to mold me into who I am and where I am today, and it's going to help carry me on forward, you know, to where I plan to be. We got some really great things going on down here in North Carolina that I want to share with you all as we go on. Some great things with Shaka, some great things with Najee, and some of my other incredible smooth jazz and jazz artists. Even some, hopefully, which is what I've been praying for. I've been praying for inroads into new R&B music. You know, I've got some other things on the back burner with some gospel, some house, of course the jazz stuff, but it's been real difficult over the last few years for me to really settle back into what my R&B roots are, because R&B music has become something different, and I have a certain thing that I know I need to do and how I need to present it, and it needs to represent what it is that we've known to be R&B without trying to recreate the wheel. So we need to include and be inclusive of what is new school R&B, but it has to come together at a medium for me where I can be proud of it and feel good about it. You know what I mean? So there's certain elements, it's a lot of working parts. And so I'm just glad to say that I've connected with some people that hopefully will be able to go down that road and find that medium place.
And you know what's something too? You definitely, you know, I don't know if you've performed there. One statement and one question. You definitely should be at the Capitol Jazz Festival. People would just love to see your stage presence.
You know, it's been a couple of years. I was there a few years back. The last one they did, we had a monsoon and we had a great show.
Yes.
I did a great tribute to Phyllis Hyman, and we got some great feedback from that. So, of course, you know, we wanted to come back and do that, but I want to come back with my own stuff, and hopefully next year will be the year.
Yeah, hopefully. And now let me ask you a question. Have you ever thought about managing artists?
You know, I'll be really clear. I most certainly want to manage and be able to give other artists an opportunity to do what it is they do and be safe and be dealt with fairly and respectfully. But I also have to look out for myself. So right now I'm in between managing myself. And as soon as I find myself in a managerial place where I feel all those things are in place, I will be able to reach out further and reach out more steadily and readily to other artists. But I do have dreams and aspirations of having my own organization that will be a safe haven for young artists coming up. And artists in general, but you got to get yourself straight first. So we're working on that right now.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
And
right now, this is the blessings right now. This is blessings. So I assume as we talk and as we do the third Monday of the month, we will eventually hear Allison. We will see more Allison in airports, or Allison will be bringing Najee's or whoever she's performing with, and be like, well, we got a guest person right here for this time. And they're shouting out, because the bottom line is, for those that don't know, and you and I know, because we've had, we know a lot of history of each other. This is a blessing to see you in transit. It really is. I know it is a blessing to see you in transit, doing what you do. You know, like I said, and the dreams are one day we'll have the private jets and the planes. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we'll take first class and whatever.
What y'all really don't know. And I'm gonna make a button on my. I'm about to finish my new website, and it's gonna have one little button that's called "Bet You Didn't Know," and on that it's gonna be little things y'all didn't know about. So it's like how she likes to blow bubbles and wears a red nose and things like that. What y'all don't know is I really don't care about private planes and small jets.
I know. I know. Trust me. I know you don't.
I really don't care about it. I mean, if it's necessary, fine. But I don't have good feelings about those.
No, I did. Yeah, listen, you want to be with everybody.
I love the luxury, and I love the, you on your own time, but there's something about that little small private jet that goes down, and I don't like it.
Yeah. I ain't trying to be by myself in my luggage Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be a casualty, and it seems like small deaths go down more often than major. I gotta work on it.
Yeah. We not trying to be a casualty by ourselves. Listen,
I know what the lap of luxury is. I'm good.
Word. Wow. Dana said, hearing this brings back great memories of the industry. Absolutely. It should. Shout out to O Sensei Felix Vasquez. Shout out to you. Yush. I hope all is well. Everybody, this is Real Talk Chronicles. That's Allison Williams. That's Malika Forster. I'm Bill Forster. Every third Monday of the month, listen, she's at the airport. She's on the move. Who knows? She's going to pop up in your city. Allison, run down a little venue of what you're doing, where you're going to be in a few days or weeks. And then
I'm going to tell everybody to go to Allison Williams Music on Facebook, and you'll find my schedule of where I'm going to be. This Saturday coming up, I will be in Syracuse, New York with Glenn Jones. And we're going to be doing a place called the Harlem Knights Club. Like knights as in knights in shining armor. Harlem Knights Club in Syracuse, New York, June 25th with the incomparable Glenn Jones. We're going to give a shout out so we can post it on the next situation, Bill.
Absolutely. Show me, Glenn Jones, Mr. Show Me. You know.
Yeah, and if everybody goes to the Facebook, they will find all the different dates in Virginia. They'll find me with Najee. They'll find me with this one, that one, and the other. So just check it out. It's going to be on Instagram too, but somebody does my Instagram for me, so I just will say Facebook for right now.
Absolutely. Allison, give him some positive love before you get out of here. Get on that plane soon and let us know probably that you got home safe. But give us some
love and light, peace and blessings, miracles and music, and above all, joy. I love you.
You want to blow a bubble for her before she go?
Blow
show that.
I know. I'm just going to her Facebook page.
Listen, bubbles, Lika. Blessing bubbles.
Yeah. Listen, Malika has this new phone and I'm scared to hold it. This is Allison Williams' page, I think, right? Yeah, look at that. Am I holding it right? Yeah.
Where is that? Oh, okay. That's Facebook.
That's Facebook, Malika? Yeah. That's Facebook. Look at our sister, everybody. Show us some love. You can send her a friend request, don't mean you're gonna get it. Malika blowing bubbles in my face.
Here come the Allison Williams music. They'll find it.
Okay.
All right. Allie, be careful.
Bubbles, Mika. I
love you, Allison.
Let us know you got home safe. Talk to you later. Be
Real
good.
Talk Chronicles from
Real too. There you go.
Peace.
Oh my God. I love you. See you later.
Bye.
Before we get out of here, sweetie, you want to tell them about the festival? If anybody wants to come down to Philly this weekend, you'll be at the art festival.
This Saturday and Sunday, from 10 to 7 Saturday, 10 to 6 Sunday. The Manioc Arts Festival in Philly. So if you are up for a drive down from New York, it's just under 2 hours. It's not that far.
Right.
And the weather's going to be great. So there are artists from all over the country who come to our stretch of the block. It's about 5 or 6 blocks. Lots of tents, vendors, music, the whole nine. Come celebrate. It's our 12-year anniversary. We also recorded a commercial for the local news for CBS. And that starts running this Friday through Sunday. So
we'll definitely we'll post that
on
link.
That. Yep.
And then you're up for the Art Gallery of the Year, right?
Yeah, Art Gallery of the Year. So the link is going to go out. Voting goes until September. So we have a lot of time to do it, but we want to hop on it. So we'll post the link.
Tell your friend, make a friend.
Yeah.
Beat a friend up. Make sure they support us. And we're going to blow that up. They're going to be like, yo, all these people been at the gallery. Yeah, how about that? So give us some positive affirmation.
So maybe I can get another interview. What's up? I mean, it's been a while. It's been like a year.
It's your show. Of course you can. Don't me. Listen, before we get out of here, you want to get the magazine? I mean, not the magazine, the calendar.
I actually want to show this mug here.
She wants to do it on her own. Okay. Let's go.
So we have our art transferred on a lot of different things. And this is one of the mugs that we have, one of the images that are on the mug.
For you coffee and tea drinkers at home.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to give somebody
on our website, softdelusions.net.
Not such an expensive gift, but a quality gift for a birthday. Give them a mug. You support Malika and her and her mother. You know,
Listen, we support each other. I support this man wholeheartedly, but especially every third Saturday at Row House in Harlem.
yeah, we got so much of the row house in here. Vera with the great last name.
Oh my goodness,
A
it
wonderful
was so
last name.
good.
Lena
Vera
was in
and
here.
Lena in person.
Yeah, they was just
Colin was in the house. We
Yeah.
had a good time, but the only person we missed. Wait, and Mark.
Stefania.
And Mark was there with his family, so looking forward to seeing you again. And everybody
Mo
else
was there. Mo Weathers was there.
Mo was there. Stefania, what's up?
Yo, Stefania, everybody.
Come on, girl.
We looking for you now.
Yeah,
Where are
looking.
you? Where are you, Stefania?
We like this. Where's she at?
Like Moni in the middle. Bring your ass out. Come on,
Exactly.
Stefania.
Come on,
You know
girl.
what I'm saying?
Have some fun with us.
Yo, so everybody, we getting out of here. We got some stuff. So let's go to the show, the magazine, not the magazine, the calendar.
Yeah.
This is the month of June. This is what the color looks like.
So our calendars are printable. So it's not just for the 12 months. You can take this top part off and frame it. So not printable, they're frameable. Love the colors. I just want to take a sneak peek at what's coming up for July. Ooh, I love it.
Get your abstract watercolors.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So, like I said, we're going to shout out to Reggie Wells, his quality speakers.
Yes.
$85, $75 if you mention Real Talk Chronicles. Reggie, call me after the show. I know we was playing phone tag today. These are the speakers, so you can get them, chop them up.
That's coming to the beach with me. I just wanted to.
Yeah. You take them to the beach.
Yeah, I need that.
You know what's so funny? We got to shout out another person today.
Who else?
First, let me go through the rest. Daily Arts of Survival magazine. My brothers, the Ingrams, Jacob and Nathan. Also, too, Ingram Taxes. Melba Wilson. Go to Melba's. But on Sunday, we will be there hanging out with her very soon. From 4, she has Rakeem Walker and Gloria Ryan rocking out the Walker Experience. And then Leon Ellis, Chocolat, Harlem Underground Order. He still can get you the clothes. We got to do something at Chocolat very soon. Leon definitely said he wants us at Chocolat, so we will be doing it at Chocolat. Stefani said, I'm coming for sure in July. Here we go.
Right,
Mark Collins, my bad about this weekend, guy. Yo, we hear that. Stefani, don't lie to us. We're sensitive people. And then we got to shout out. I got to shout out to my man. Harold. Woo. Dorian Gray. If you want some eyeglasses, everybody, if you don't know who to get some eyeglasses from, this is the guy right here. Trust me, we just bought a pair. Malika, you got your glasses right there?
No, I did.
Listen, we went to Atlantic City to support this brother. He's from the city, but he travels. His glasses travel, but he's in the city. Trust me. This brother right here, I just made him a sponsor. Look at that. Look at Malika. She got on the Chanels.
I got these Chanels, and they were calling my name.
Exactly.
You can't tell me nothing.
Don't tell her anything, y'all.
And the other pair, the Tom Fords, I love.
The Tom Ford. So a lot of my glasses are by this gentleman.
Look, I'll be sitting here on Real Talk Chronicles like this. What's up?
Star.
What's up?
Good night, everybody. Say good night.
Bye.
Peace. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Oh, that was a 2 and a 2. Yeah, I get it.